Hello and welcome to the Now We Know Show, the show where we discuss a topic of interest and by the end we will have learnt something new and hopefully you will too. I'm Buzz.
I'm Zak.
And I'm Jack.
So in this episode we are taste testing American candy.
Ooh. We've done Japanese, now we're doing American.
Yes, this is our third taste test. Although, are you counting the beer? Does that count as a taste test?
Yeah, the beer's a taste test. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the fourth taste test we've done.
Yeah. Well, this is an interesting one for me because I'm going to tell you a little childhood story.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we used to watch American shows.
Yeah.
And they always used to go about candy.
Right.
And I didn't know what this magical, mysterious
What
thing
is this
was.
thing?
What is this candy?
It's
They're
candy,
always,
yeah.
The kids are always unwrapping candy.
Candy.
And of course, in England, in the UK, we used to go to the sweet shop and get sweets. But we didn't have candy.
This mysterious candy.
I always wanted, as a kid, to try candy. Of course, I had no idea that candy was just the American word for sweets.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, is that it? I got to an age where I suddenly discovered, maybe when I was 10, that, hang on a minute, candy actually just means sweets. So no more was my dream of tasting this magical candy. But not tonight, because tonight we actually get the opportunity to try some American candy.
I'm quite interested about this because I would just assume that American candy and in English candy is kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
UK British candy, or British sweets, I should say.
I know every so often in the podcast I
know they cross over quite a bit.
I kind of hark back often to when I spent some time in the States and when I was in my 20s and everything seemed to be full of peanuts. It was peanut crazy.
Does any of us
peanut mascot?
Do any of us have a peanut allergy?
No.
Not since last time, no.
No. So peanuts were a thing. But anyway, what we've done is we've got a selection of candies, and I don't know, would you classify that as candy?
Yeah,
okay.
I'd classify that as candy.
We'll get to that one at the end, maybe. Well, normally at this point we'd ask the computer, but unfortunately, the computer isn't working today, so can't ask the computer. But I think it's fair to say.
How will we ever know what American sweets are?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So
maybe we should try some.
Okay, Jack, you can be the computer. Computer, what's candy?
Candy is the sweet variety of. I don't know. I'm not a computer. I'm a human brain.
It is the American version of sweets
In the UK.
in the UK.
No, I don't think it would say that though. I think it would be more.
Oh well.
It would be more of a definition of
Anyway,
right.
something involving sugar. There you go.
It's sugar. So anyway,
sugary.
Right, let's first say we're going to rate these out of 10 again.
yeah, and also, as just a little add-on, we're actually videoing this podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, we did
Hopefully.
Hopefully, if this turns out very well.
Yeah. So if you view this, if you're listening on Spotify, iTunes or whatever as a podcast, obviously you're not going to see it. But if you do go over to the YouTube channel, Zak Wylde Productions YouTube channel, then there may be some kind of almost but not quite entirely unlike video.
If you're hearing this, then there is. If you're not hearing this, then there isn't.
Yeah, so you can watch that. Did you want to say something, Zak?
It feels forced now. I'll bring it up.
Okay.
I'll bring it up.
Bring
When
up
we
your
get to the
your
chocolate.
factoid later on.
Yeah.
But
When we
anyway,
get to the chocolate.
I'm sure the mic's picking up. I'm rattling something here. So we've looked at a selection of different candies or snacks or whatever you want to call them, and inevitably, we see things like The Big Bang Theory and such like that, and programs,
American shows.
where on occasions these American candies.
That brings up a thing. They say taffy instead of toffee.
Yeah. That was another weird one. Obviously, if you're in America, it's taffy. I want some taffy, but
Doesn't sound quite
it's
right.
toffee. Come on, it's toffee.
Toffee. Us posh English people.
Us posh English people, we have toffee. In fact, we call the servants in to break the toffee for us.
They also call it soccer instead of football, which I won't get into now.
I preferred the original terminology. It was gridiron.
Really
That was for American football.
Well, they call American football. You don't even use your foot.
Yeah, but it's like rugby.
You occasionally kick it, I believe.
But it's like rugby, but they wear pads.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not talking about sports. That's a different podcast. We're talking about American candy. And so let's kick let's get the ball rolling. I don't know if this is going to show up on the camera, but this is one that I hear of lots and lots of times, and it's called red vines.
I have heard of these.
Red vines.
I've definitely never tried them, but I've heard of them.
Sheldon. That's why I mentioned the Big Bang Theory, because Sheldon's always eating red vines.
So some of these
That's a huge packet.
Yeah, it's as small as I could get.
Some of my knowledge of these probably does entirely come from films and TV shows
Okay.
from America.
So we can talk about maybe comparisons to sweets in England.
Yeah.
And obviously we can see through this packet here. I don't know if the video's picking this up. You guys can see it. So it's partially see-through, so I can see what's inside. And do you remember the red, what we would call red bootlace?
Yes.
Yeah, strawberry
Shoelaces,
bootlaces,
yeah.
Shoelaces. But these are like looking
Spirals.
They look
Spiral.
they look chunkier as well.
Like
Yeah,
chunky strawberry spiral.
So I always used to refer to them as bootlaces, and they would be what sort of flavour? Do you have any?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. So,
Strawberry or
so
just
okay,
a
what's it
fruity
say?
flavour.
Red Vines, original red sweet flavour candy.
Right.
Okay.
enough.
Let's go for it.
That's a bit cryptic.
So it didn't say anything
But there's
about
loads in
natural
here, so I
flavour.
hope you're going to like them, because if you don't like red vines... But
Did you say sweet red flavour? Is that what it said?
does
It's
that
the
say?
flavour of red.
Original red sweet flavour candy.
There you go.
Fair enough.
If I
That
can get-
basically means there's no actual fruit in it. It's just sugar and sweetness.
Oh,
It's
right,
just
I'm
the
in.
taste of red.
Right, okay, I'm going to take one out of the packet. There you are, camera.
Ooh.
Do you want one?
Floppy.
Looks like a tentacle.
Yeah. I'm already getting the smell of this.
Ooh.
Ooh, the texture's a bit different.
Okay, this is... I'll
Ooh,
just
that
put those-
smells strange.
Doesn't
it's
smell
kind of
like doesn't smell like strawberry. Okay,
It's like
Spiral.
a
it's
yeah.
going in. And what do I call red vines? I suppose you
It
buy.
smells a bit vanilla-y. It smells like ice cream.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Oh, it's hollow.
It's all right.
It's like a straw.
I don't
Maybe,
feel like I should be eating this.
maybe people are
That
using the
feels-
straws.
It feels very unnatural to eat.
I feel really artificial.
It feels like
Not very strawberry, is it?
rubber or something. There is a bit of an aftertaste.
Okay.
If
So-
that's what red tastes like, apparently.
I guess so.
Is this Moorish or not?
Yeah. Maybe it's because the first one we've eaten.
Blimey.
I'm going in for a second one.
Really?
Well, I want to test out what it...
It does taste like those strawberry laces, but very thick.
Does it?
Yeah.
I can't remember them being more strawberry.
God blimey, I don't think I can eat more than one of those.
No.
Well, that's two down.
Blimmin' heck. You're a monster.
I'll work this all off at the gym. I'll get to the gym on Wednesday. Okay, red vines. I've waited years to taste one of these.
Are you impressed?
A bit dry.
Dissatisfied?
It's not really rocking my boat.
No. No, especially, it doesn't really warrant the huge packet, whereas the Japanese stuff, we wanted more from it.
Yeah, now we've got more.
Yeah.
Do you want more, kids?
We've wished for too much.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So we've got to mark this out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Kick it off.
This is going to be the starting one. So, red vines, not unpleasant,
No, not repulsive.
No.
but
They're
not
eatable.
not
Edible. Also
Okay,
known
for
as
me,
edible.
yeah, I'll just give it a mid-range 5. Yeah, they're not-
Interesting.
yeah, it's just it's a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
I'm going to lean towards a 6.
Right, so you
Wow.
Because
Okay.
they could have been much more flavour.
I
I'm
think-
thinking because they're hollow, they could have maybe like had something inside.
Are you
Yeah.
supposed to use them as like straws or something?
wonder-
So,
I'm
'cause they're
wondering
both-
if
they're
kids.
sealed both
I
ends,
wonder
so-
if kids in America like bite each end off and stick it in a
probably.
soda or something, and
I saw someone on
or as we call it, a fizzy pop.
I saw someone on the internet take a Yorkshire pudding, put baked beans in it, and then cheese on top, and then put it in the oven.
Yeah,
Don't know
a
how that
lot of
would-
people use in the UK. A lot of people use Yorkshire puddings as actually that as a dessert dish.
A dessert, yeah.
A
I've seen-
dessert stick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
jam and cream and
Jam,
stuff.
cream,
I
ice
have
cream.
never seen that.
Yeah.
No,
My grandma and granddad do.
so I think it's because you
I think-
always associate Yorkshire puddings with roast dinners.
Yeah,
A lot of people.
I always stuff either if it's a small potato or just a load of peas and sweet corn
Yeah.
and a load of gravy into the
This has
Yorkshire
gone
pudding,
right.
We're getting
off
off.
course.
and then just
How did
pick it up and then eat it.
How did red vines take us to Yorkshire pudding?
I have no idea. Anything can happen on the Now We Know Show podcast.
Right, okay, we've got to do a Yorkshire pudding podcast now. Right, okay, what's
Okay.
your score? I got 5, got a 6.
Got 5, 6. I'm gonna go with a 4.
4.
A
right.
4. I wasn't taken back by it.
Okay.
To be fair, I might lower it to a 5 because I didn't want to go back for more.
Yeah.
I think 1 was
Oh,
enough.
does that mean I'm going to be stuck with the red vines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
Okay, so Buzz
There's at
gets
least
Buzz gets the
20
red
more
vines.
in there.
Okay, what's
Right
this?
now, what we've got done is we've ordered. I don't know if you can see this.
Yep,
Anybody?
perfect.
It's Candy Planet. It's a candy selection of American candy.
I'll put a link in the description of the
It's
video.
not a spin-off of Screenplay where we go into candy.
Don't know. Alright, if I can get into it, I don't know what's in here.
Oh, blimey.
Okay.
That's colourful.
We could be
I'm not going to hold this up in case it just falls everywhere. So what we'll do is
Basically, it's a large selection of.
right.
American
I
sweets.
opened up the red vines. So guys, if you want to,
There's something
dive
in
in.
here that I really, really want to try,
yeah, is there?
and I can see it poking out.
Sorry?
So he's looking down.
Sorry?
Stop looking down like that. What are you looking at?
This thing.
Oh, that thing.
That
I really want
thing?
to try
Take
these.
your hands off.
Ow! Ow, it pinches.
Yeah,
so,
that's the one thing that stood out to me that I've heard of. That's
Right.
I've never tried. So.
okay, well, we'll go clockwise. So
Okay.
I open the red vines. So, Zach, what do you want?
Me, okay. Right, now,
Ooh,
I'm going to go with... You hear that?
yeah, I can.
I'm sure these are available in Britain. Or quite
It's a very small box of nerds.
Oh,
that
I've
thing on
heard
the
of
back?
nerds. Yeah.
Oh, they're all over it.
Get in touch at nerds.
Well, no, they're like little nerd
Oh dear.
fetuses.
Fetuses.
It's like a penis with eyes.
Oh, I see. Oh dear. Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway, it's not quite the same logo system as the Japanese
yeah,
snacks.
I'm sure I have seen these in our local corner shop.
Yeah.
Well, I will say
You can buy little
American
boxes of them.
American sweets candy I've noticed, like, if you go into a supermarket, Sainsbury's and things,
Yeah.
a lot of places are having
These kind of
the international
selections.
selections, and a lot of them are getting the American stuff in these days.
Yeah.
So, you
It's
know.
a trend. Well,
I like
we're following the trend right now by
Well,
buying them.
It does kind of give away the taste on this, so hopefully it's an improvement over the
Okay.
red vines. It says strawberry.
Right, okay, let's go for a
These are
strawberry
strawberry
nerds. I wonder what a nerd is now. I've certainly heard of nerds.
Ooh,
Heard of them yet? I thought they were. I think in this country, when they were branded under the Willy Wonka name
okay.
as like a marketing for Willy Wonka, the new Willy Wonka movie. I remember
Are you talking about the Willy
That's-
Wonka movie with
the Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp?
Yeah,
Right,
or Tim
That's-
Burton.
because they've got a new one coming out.
That's a weird
Yeah.
smell. It's kind of, for some reason, it's reminding me of a playground.
Okay. Well, let's tip
Okay,
some out. So
I'm
you're
gonna
putting-
I'm gonna tip it out into my hand.
yeah. I know what you're going to pass the box around.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the box around. Okay.
What are we going to
Jack-
get? I wonder why they call nerds, because
They're kind of like-
I always, you call somebody a nerd.
Crap.
It's because they're kind of like
There's quite a lot in there.
Yeah, they're kind of like hard nuggets, little tiny nuggets.
So do you reckon these are going to go soft or?
I don't know.
sure.
I think they'll be hard. I think I might have had these before.
Ooh.
You may have real messed on that.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Very
It
crunchy.
fell on the floor.
Put it in
Oh,
your teeth,
that's
Joe.
wow! That's a flavour burst.
Oh, yeah. Almost sherbety-ish.
A bit like sherbety. It's got that sherbet
Very
burst.
crunchy.
It's a stronger taste than the red vine.
I feel like they would decay your teeth within like microseconds.
That's why they're such small boxes.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I can feel that on the teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to take some brushing out, that one.
It's okay. So that's a sugar rush.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Yeah, I could only handle a small box of those.
Okay. They're not that unpleasant.
No.
But again, like the red vines, I think.
There's a lot of sugar.
Well, I don't know if I would sort of say, I've fallen in love with it so much. I want to go and have some more nerds. I get, there's a packet of nerds. I'm going to buy some nerds.
I mean, there is
You know, like you get a packet.
there
of
is
Tic Tac.
another packet of nerds.
Well, you get a packet of Tic Tacs, which
Yeah.
obviously mints or they're fruit flavoured ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might say, actually, I'll fancy some. I don't think I'd fancy some more nerds.
Yeah, they're a nice little flavour burst. but-
Definitely kiddie sweet. I'd say
Yeah.
that one,
Yeah.
Kiddie sweet. All right, Jack. Oh, we haven't rated them.
Nope, out of 10.
Okay. I'm going to go 5 again, kind of midway. I can see how there would be a nice kiddie sweet for a kid, but you would be taking the kid to the dentist by the time it's 12.
Yeah. I'll go for a 6 because it had a lot more flavour than the red vines.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to say a 5, but very much for the same fact that you just said.
Yeah.
It was more flavoursome than the red vines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Right. Well, they are
Literally
sweet.
sweet.
I'm going to close that
A
box.
bit middle of the road.
Do you want to choose something then? So we've tried the nerds and we've tried the red vines. I can take you what I'm taking them out the box.
Out of the box, we've tasted them.
Yes. So it's down to you, Jack.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah. You can go for the one you mentioned.
Yeah, I'm going to go for this one.
Go for it.
Also, because it's probably going to melt very quickly in here.
Okay, so what are we going for?
I've picked a Hershey's cookies and cream.
Ooh.
It's a Hershey bar.
I
Cookies
do.
and creme.
Yeah, we've heard
Creme?
of Hershey bars.
Oh,
I've heard of them, never had them.
Now, Zach is, I wouldn't call you a chocoholic,
I
because,
do like
but
chocolate.
you do like chocolate, but you're particular. You love just Cadbury's.
Cadbury's, box standard
So you
Cadbury's.
don't,
Dairy
you don't-
milk
you don't
chocolate.
really explore the chocolate.
If I
realm.
try and get him to have some, Bourneville, he won't. No, I'm not having that. It's not normal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't have any of the Cadbury's chocolate fruit and nut. You wouldn't touch it. I think.
Spoiling it with the fruit, man.
Yeah. So he's very much a singular milk chocolate.
Although cookies and cream, that promises a lot.
So
Yes, there's probably going to be.
I
Well, it
do-
looks like there's a knockoff Oreo on the front.
I do like cookies and
Okay,
cream.
so for those
We've got
listeners-
a kind of pale cream. Well, cream would make sense. Cream-coloured packet, blue.
it basically looks like
foil.
a very thin chocolate bar.
It's very thin, quite light.
Yeah, because we're used to a bit more chunky chocolate.
It also
bars.
interestingly says cookies and cream candy.
Yeah.
But I'd assume it's chocolate, but we wouldn't call.
Actually, that's a good point. So,
Would we call
my
chocolate-
American friends out there, I take it you call chocolate just candy?
Would we call chocolate bars sweets in this country?
No.
No.
We'd call them chocolate bars.
Well, look, technically, I suppose you go to a sweet shop to buy a chocolate bar,
but they
but it's a chocolate bar. You specifically go and buy chocolate.
candy bar. That's what they say, isn't
Candy
it?
bar.
Candy bar.
Yeah,
Do you want
that
a-
is true.
do you
So
want a
that's why it's
candy
called
bar?
candy.
So it's a candy bar. Okay, let's open it
Let's
up.
open it up.
Let's go for it.
I assume this opens like every other packet.
Oh, it seems
Ooh,
to-
very different colour
Ooh,
than I expected.
That's weird.
That is.
I
Wow.
was expecting
The
just
infection has got to it.
I was expecting just normal chocolate.
How long was it in the cupboard?
It's got its own ecosystem.
I think they do.
I'm going to go from the side because it's a bit easier.
Okay.
So I'm going to break off just the end. It's a little bit soft, but
Okay, so I was expecting like just a sort of a
Milk
Pass it
chocolate,
around.
milk chocolate.
but it's like white.
I'm actually this quick because it's melting quite
Okay.
quickly.
Okay,
Very white.
very
sort of
white with little brown. I
cookie
assume.
bite. Cookie
So,
chunks.
so it's a bit like
Yeah.
Milky Bar with brown bits in.
Very crunchy.
Yeah, it's kind of squares, much like dairy milk. They
I've
say
got
Hershey
to
on them.
try and work on the flavour, focus on the flavour.
Hmm.
Now it's crunchy.
Ooh, that's a lot better. I'm
Oh,
out.
nice.
Want some more?
Yeah,
Finish your first bite.
told you like chocolate.
I do like chocolate.
I'd say that's more like a Milky Bar chocolate, not a.
Milky bar, yeah.
We've got 3 chunks left. Do you want a chunk
No,
each?
I'll skip. You go for it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh, I'm going for it.
Oh, it's gone.
Vanilla, I'd say. There's a bit of vanilla in there.
Definitely like a Milky. Maybe not
quite-
quite as smooth as Milky Bar.
I'm saying it's very creamy.
It's got quite a sugary, dry, sugary aftertaste. I don't know if that's the.
I quite enjoyed the crunch.
Mm.
There's a lot of crunch in it. It wasn't like just odd bits. It was packed full of crunch.
The crunch adds character.
Oh, I think he's going to come up with a good score on this one.
I think if you'd imagine that the chocolate itself without the crispy bites inside, would you say the quality of the chocolate was a good? Would you buy it without the chunks inside? So I was trying to sort of identify the chocolate over the bites because the bites were definitely
Again, it's an
chocolate.
awkward one because I'm associating with it with Milky Bar, which I kind of like Milky Bar when I was a kid. If for those people who don't know what a Milky Bar is, I mean everybody should have the
Yeah.
Milky Bar.
Yeah.
Milky Bar kid is strong and tough. Yeah, that's it.
Mum was part of that.
Only
Wasn't,
the best
wasn't it?
is good enough. I can't remember the rest of it.
What was
Milkiest
Mum's
bar.
what was Mum's story with the Milky Bars?
I don't know.
There was something to do about the sizes or something. She was the one that
Oh,
like,
yeah, 'cause she-
standardised the sizes of Milky
Yes,
Bars.
she used to work for Roundtrees and Macintosh.
Yeah.
And yeah, she had something to do with getting the size of the Milky Bar. However, the reason I bring up the Milky Bar is it's kind of not. I never really saw it as chocolate because it's like I think of milk chocolate. I
Yeah.
think of dark chocolate,
White chocolate.
but white chocolate is not kind of like it's not chocolate.
It's like diet chocolate.
Diet chocolate. It's kind of just like as I say, it's called chocolate. White chocolate.
Is it made from cocoa? Is it?
I don't think so. I
Just
don't-
milk,
it's
isn't
It's
it?
just milk.
So,
Vanilla maybe?
so anyway,
Yeah, it's kind of a vanilla-y taste.
I
That's
might
very-
buy. I might buy one of those Hershey bars again.
Yeah, it's very Moorish. I think
Yeah.
having it if it was
Mm.
refrigerated,
Yeah,
it was a bit soft. But,
I'm going in. I mean, really, it's your choice. So you go first. Go on.
definitely the nicest so far.
Mm.
I'd definitely go back for more. I'm gonna say 8.
Oh, I was going to say 7. So.
Yeah,
I was going to go 9.
Oh, the chocolate man has spoken.
I can't imagine on these taste tests we've had many 10s out of 10s, have we?
No.
There was a couple of the Japanese.
We have to see if one of these is holding the key to the 10 out of 10.
I think the difference is
Yeah.
on the Japanese, I don't think we're going to find this in this taste test. The Japanese snacks, we didn't know what to expect because some of them were sweets
Yeah.
and some of them were savouries. And I don't think there's any savouries here. These are all sweets.
Yeah.
And I remember with one of the larger corn snacks.
The corn puff bite things, yeah.
Yeah, it got a 10 because it was really moist.
Yeah.
But that was a savoury,
Yeah.
not sweet. So, yeah.
We're going to be...
Right, my go. Now, I'm going to go for this one. And the reason for this one, okay, this is a Reese's peanut butter cup. Or cups, there's 2 in here. Okay.
Ooh.
And the reason, as soon as the packet opened, I've got a dear friend in Texas called Pam. And I actually asked her prior to doing this American candy taste test.
Yeah.
As an American, what's her favourite candy?
Yeah.
She had a few, she came back to me. Interesting enough, she mentioned Snickers, and I said, Snickers used to be Marathon here. And then she said, it's different over there because their Marathon, she sent me a couple of pictures, their Marathon in the States is the same as our Curly Whirly.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it was like, hey, that's not a Marathon, that's a Curly Whirly.
Fair enough.
But one of the things she said she loves Reese peanut butter cups. Now, for those listening to this, it's an orange packet, and it just says Reese's.
It's a very recognisable logo, the Reese's
They
logo.
kind of look like a little cake, don't they?
Kind of,
Yeah, a little cake.
Like a little cupcake filled with something. So,
You know, you get those cupcakes and they've got like the chocolate on top. It looks like just the chocolate on top.
Pam, if you're listening to this, I'm going in. Okay. So we are opening the packet. Try not to drop them on the studio floor. Oh, they come in a little cupcake holder as well.
Oh, wow, very posh.
Right, hang on. Okay, let's see.
We should know it is a 2-pack as well.
It's a 2-pack. Excuse me, I'll share with you, Zach. There you go. Right.
Okay.
The peanut butter's...
Here you go, Jack.
Ooh.
I'll get my own
Ooh.
Reese's.
You're going to get your own one.
Ooh.
So
I
like peanut butter.
I'm going to admit, at this point in the podcast, I've never had peanut butter.
You've never had peanut butter?
Nope. This will be the first peanut butter I've ever had.
That is a strong peanut butter taste and
Oh, it's
smell.
very peanutty in here now already.
Very.
Oh,
Whoa.
salty.
Salt. Yeah, the salt. Pam, the salt's getting me, man.
Oh.
Oh.
You can see my face if you're watching this on YouTube.
I like it, I think.
This is.
You like that?
Oh, I think for me.
Make my throat go dry.
Oh man, I've got to get a drink.
I'm joking, don't worry.
I'm dropping off camera for a second.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh, do you want some water?
I do want some water.
Now, I like peanut butter.
It's the first peanut butter I've ever had.
Seriously, you don't
Yeah.
eat peanut butter?
Never had it.
Please do not judge peanut butter because of the Reese.
Well, I quite like this.
Okay. But,
I'm not sure it should be associated with chocolate.
well, I told you years ago, everything seemed to have peanuts in it.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not-
Well, Jack's eaten the whole one. It's
Wow.
going down. I
I
think
quite like it.
the mix. Okay, so if I'm having a peanut butter sandwich, and ladies and gentlemen, I don't put jam with it, which I assume is what in America they have peanut butter and jelly.
They call it their jam jelly, don't they?
Yeah, jelly's another thing. So jelly, jam.
I think I need a drink there after that.
Okay. Well, look, by all means.
That's fine, don't worry. It's fine. I'm just,
Okay.
It's
All right.
a very dry.
Okay. He's not sharing. Anyway, so peanut butter. I've never had peanut butter with chocolate before.
No.
But although I like peanut butter,
Was it the chocolate that was the saltiness or the
no, it's
peanut
peanut butter.
Okay.
But my peanut butter isn't as salty as that. Not that you put in sandwiches.
Yeah.
So if I'm having a peanut butter sandwich, it's funny. I love crunchy peanut butter.
Oof.
Crunchy peanut butter.
Is that where they leave the...
No, it's just got chopped up nuts in it.
Yeah, so they leave the nuts in.
But then you can have smooth peanut butter, and I detest it.
Yeah.
It might seem weird because it's just smooth peanut butter with added nuts. Is But the smooth peanut butter, it's just like a baby vomit.
Oh,
It's just not very nice at all.
Can't say I've ever tried it.
I don't like it at all. But crunchy, if it hasn't got the crunch, it's like, yeah. Anyway,
I don't think Zach liked that.
That was so,
By
that was
Zach's
so nutty. That was like nut overload.
I do like peanut
Nut
butter.
in
That was
effect.
very salty. I think I would have liked to have gone higher on this one, but I'm going back to my mid-range 5. It was neither horrible nor wonderful. It was just, for me, What knocked it down was probably a bit too much salt in there.
I'm going to go for an 8.
Wow.
Blimey.
I really
Okay,
like
Pam, you've got got a fan, Pam.
No, I liked the salty. It's a sort of salted caramel kind of.
Okay.
Reminded me a little bit of that. It's got
Okay.
a bit extra to it. It's not just chocolate.
Okay. For me, if it was just the chocolate or just the peanut butter, it was the combination for me that really is.
I didn't particularly like the
He's
chocolate.
never had peanut butter
I
either,
prefer the.
I have. Okay,
tried.
a couple of times.
It's very
but
much a peanut aftertaste as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, it's getting
Alright.
stuck in your teeth.
Okay, so that was an 8 from you. That was a
2.
2.
I'm gonna go with a 2.
Blimey, that's the lowest
so
one
it's,
yet.
it's this one is really Marmite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
so
it
the
or hate it.
The Reese
Reese's Marmite
peanut
Bites.
butter cups is either you love it or hate it, or stand in the middle like me. Okay, so moving on, Zach, go for it.
Oh, this looks cool.
What's this? Never heard of it.
Just like us, the Three Musketeers.
I've never heard of this candy.
I have heard of this before.
You
It's
have?
Yeah, I'm not
So,
sure what it is, but
it's
I've
I've never seen it, never heard of
bright silver packet with Three Musketeers written across it in red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says, "You just made my day."
it. Well, red, white, and blue is very obviously reminiscent of the American.
France, yeah.
Yeah, the Three Musketeers. I was going to say the American flag, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
But then the Three Musketeers.
I don't think they were
France.
thinking.
Hang
Well,
on.
that's not that deep.
Hang on. It says spread positivity. Oh, spread positivity. I thought it meant spread this. It's a bar.
Spread it on your positivity.
Anyway, let's have it. Let's open it up. Give it a go.
Right,
I'm
what's-
assuming this is chocolate.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yes.
oh yes. What is
Ooh.
this? This is big.
It's a blooming.
Is it a whole one?
It's a big. Yeah. It's a. Looks like a giant Mars bar.
It's a brick
I
of
was
chocolate.
going to say, to me, what it looks like is a Milky Way.
It looks like an American chocolate
It
bar.
smells kind of like dark chocolate.
Can you snap any of it off?
It looks a bit
Or
soft.
bend a bit off it?
Oh,
It's,
Oh,
a,
that's
it's a Milky Way, isn't it?
That's new. That's basically. Do you want to snap? And then I'll take the rest. That looks like a Mars.
Okay.
Okay, so
It looks like a Mars bar.
the inside of a Mars bar has this nougat,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
it also has caramel.
Nougat.
This doesn't look like.
Nougat. I don't know.
Anyway, that's
Nugget.
one of them.
Yes, nougat.
Also has caramel.
Yep.
But this doesn't have caramel. So
This
it's a
smell-
Mars
this-
bar without the caramel.
It's a Milky
yeah,
Way.
It's a Milky Way. It looks like a Milky Way.
All that.
It's got the soft whipped fondant inside the chocolate.
Oh, I love that. That's really cool.
Oh, that's a big bar. Because our Milky Ways tend to be.
Oh yeah. Never could have like a whole bar of it.
I could. It's chocolate. I like chocolate.
And not salty. And not a peanut in sight.
No salty surprise this time.
No.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yep.
Listen.
That's very edible.
Three Musketeers.
Oh, can I have some more of those? You got any more?
That's good.
Again, it's very stodgy.
Oh,
If you need like an energy boost during the day, go with that.
It's very stodgy.
you've had Milky Ways, haven't you?
Yeah.
Actually, I
It was
remember.
girthy.
I think it's
I like
more.
that.
It's more Mars bar than Milky Way.
You reckon?
Mm.
So you're saying Mars bar without the caramel?
Caramel.
But Mars
Because
bar
the-
tends to have a darker chocolate on it.
Was it nougat? It's called nougat.
Yeah.
The nougat inside of a Mars bar is chocolatey, and that is chocolatey. Whereas the one inside of Milky Way is white, and it's sort of vanilla-y.
Right, well, I'm going straight in with an 8 on that one.
Okay. I think personally, I'm going to go with an 8 as well.
That was the most enjoyable mouthful of sweet treats.
It was girthy.
No salt to be seen either.
No,
Yeah.
no salt, no peanuts. Not that I don't like peanuts. I love peanuts, but
You've been as obsessed.
I'm going to give it a 7.
okay, what's
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
It's the
I think
highest on average, I think. So
I
far.
Yeah.
think this one, yeah. So and what was it? Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers.
Three
So I gave-
Musketeers.
I gave the Reese's cups an 8, but
Yeah.
you gave it a 2, so the actual average went down for
Yeah.
that one. But we've all scored pretty high on that one. So
Okay, right. It's over to you, Jack.
already,
Yep.
we've had a lot of chocolate for the
Okay,
past
yeah.
couple.
Let's go.
Ooh.
So let's go for
What have we got in there? Okay.
a Airheads
Never heard
Question
of it.
mark.
question. Yeah, even this doesn't know what it is.
Well,
Airheads.
it's got a question mark on it.
It's got a question. White mystery.
Oh, right. Is that what it's called? White mystery.
We've had a salty surprise, and now
I
we're
was
having
going to
a...
say there actually is two. The other one's called blue raspberry. Blue raspberry.
What's that called? White mystery.
Since when has a raspberry been blue?
What follows a white mystery?
Don't know.
Salty surprise. Okay, so it's a predominantly silver packet
Okay.
with what appears to be like... It almost looks like what we have Red Nose Day in this country. It looks like a red
It
nose.
looks like a red ball.
It's a
Yeah.
balloon, because I can see the valve on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a balloon.
It's a balloon.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Airheads.
Hang on a minute. This ain't bubblegum, is it? If it's a bubble, balloon, airheads.
Does it say do not eat?
You trying to give us bubblegum again?
Ingredients: sugar, corn syrup, maltodextrin.
Oh, God. Maybe it's best you don't read the ingredients.
Well, it doesn't feel like bubblegum because it's one big lump.
Yeah, it's kind of more like a refresher size.
Ooh, that does not
It's
look...
it's a white mystery, so we're going to have to figure out what on earth this flavour
I don't
actually
even know if you're going to be able to break that. Otherwise,
Just go... I think...
it's going to be stretchy.
Is
to
it
go down the side. I
It's a
reckon.
one-person wonder.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right, okay.
I mean, I can probably
Well, give it a go. This is kind of... Yeah, go on, rip some off.
Okay. Okay.
put my thumbprint in that one.
That's all right.
Okay, so it's literally glue. It looks like Bridstick.
Stuck to my thumb.
Okay, I don't
It
think this is...
smells like glue.
Are we allowed to... This is part of the package.
That doesn't smell like it should be edible.
Yeah, it's very refresher.
It's a refresher chew, isn't it?
Is it going to be bubblegum? Because it's got a bit of...
That's it's the same consistency as you know when you get like a drumstick lollipop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets soft.
You get stuck in your teeth.
A bit more sugary than the...
I don't know what the flavour's meant to be. Maybe
It's
that's
a
the
white
mystery.
mystery.
White mystery.
I thought there was a tang of maybe lemon there, but
No.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, a little bit citrusy, maybe.
Apple?
No.
I think you're going to have to go through the flavour ranges of these.
But it's definitely not bubblegum because it's disappearing in my mouth as we speak.
Yeah, you swallow that white mystery, Jack.
It's not as salty as I'd imagine.
You're not allowed to spit it out. Oh.
Anyway.
Maybe
Well, it's
so.
a mystery, so we don't actually know what the flavour is.
Joking on mine. Explain.
This podcast, man. This podcast.
Yeah. Whoa. A bit of there's a tang in there.
That's just pure. It's just sugar. Yeah, it's just like eating melted
I'm
sugar.
going to give that one a 3.
I'm gonna
Maybe
say
even
a-
a 2, to be honest.
The initial taste was quite nice, then it kind of disappeared.
Nah.
I'd say a 4.
It was very non-ish for me. I've still got it in my mouth, but
Is it giving you its salty
Savouring.
surprise? Yeah?
It's savouring it. Go on, Mr. Gingerbeard.
almost.
Blimey.
He's really chewing on that one.
I think 2.
2, so I'll go 2.
2.
Yeah.
So 2, 2, 4.
All right. Okay, so it's my turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, now I have heard of this. Okay, I'm showing it to the camera, but for those listening to this, it is square. It's in a brown, well, I wouldn't call it tube, but I suppose you would. It's called a Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll.
Funny word.
It's quite weight. You feel the weight of that, okay? It's
Crikey.
actually quite heavy.
It's like a baton.
Yeah.
I've been looking at it in the box,
Use that as a
and I was wondering if it
motor
was going to be something like, you know, you get them, because it's a square shape. You know, you get packets of munchies.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Chewits or something.
I thought
where it's
this
like
is. I
individually
thought this is,
Starburst.
maybe it's going to be like lots of different square
Maybe.
chocolates in it.
Might be.
I
Let's
think,
find
I
out.
think that's a solid block, to be fair.
It does. Well, it says a roll, but it's square. So. I don't know if I can get into it. Damn it.
No.
We're having packet. Oh, no, I've opened it. Right, so it's got a square or U-shaped cardboard
Got its own
around
little-
it. So it is sort of.
Oh, that's very
Oh,
puppy poo colour, isn't it?
It's meant. Oh.
that looks sticky.
Oh no! Oh no!
You bent it.
That's very fecal.
Oh no.
That was
That is
straight.
It does look like it's been squeezed out of a very small. Oh, right, I've managed to pull it.
It looks like that's the most pooey thing we've eaten so far on the podcast.
Well, here, help yourself to a piece of poo.
Oh, thank you.
Tootsie Roll.
That is a turd in a packet.
It's going.
It's got the colour. It's got the consistency.
It's a soft toffee. That's what it is.
There you go. Take a chunk.
It's a soft toffee.
I'm going to use the tray as a gripping.
No, that's going to get stuck in my teeth.
Tootsie Roll. Now, I've heard of Tootsie Rolls. I don't think I'm a fan of a Tootsie Roll.
Oh, this reminds me of a scene from American Pie: The Wedding.
Tell me, how does it taste? Come on.
Oh, I can't remember. He's like
It's when
chewy.
Stifler. He's fed by accident. He's fed the wedding ring to the dog,
Oh,
and then he's had to chase the dog around for 24 hours
okay. You don't want this while it's in my mouth.
until it actually has a poop.
It poops the ring out.
And poops the ring out, and he's like really happy. He's got a little cupcake or a little
Yeah, cupcake.
no, it's what do they call it? Truffle.
Yeah.
Truffle in a little cupcake holder. So he dumps that and picks the poop up.
Oh.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Picks the poop up in this cupcake
The
holder.
podcast.
And then he's accosted by his future, by the mother-in-law of the person who's getting married. And she wants it.
Right.
She wants to
You
taste it.
sneaky devil! You've gone to the caterers before we've had a
Go on,
chance.
let me taste it. Let me taste it.
Oh.
And he's going, no.
They're
Just
my
go,
favourite.
Give it to me. And the only thing he's left to do is stick it in his mouth. And he's eating it. And then when he opens his mouth, it's all stuck to his front teeth.
Oh, beautiful.
And she's going, tell me
like,
what it
pick this
tastes
out.
like. And he's going, it's very nutty.
Chewy.
Chewy. And that's the Tootsie Roll. No,
It's so good.
it's so good.
That's the Austin Powers joke as well, isn't it?
What?
I'm not going to say it on the podcast. Traverses the audience, I think.
Okay, so Tootsie Roll. Sticky, soft toffee. But it's still stuck in my teeth.
Yeah. I think I could eat a whole bar of that. It's a bit like the.
I wouldn't go back to a Tootsie Roll now.
It's a bit like the. What was it we had? The other bar.
Not the Three Musketeers. Was the Hershey, Three Musketeers, Reese. The Reese peanut butter one?
Possibly. Oh no, it might have been the Three Musketeers. That was quite hefty.
Okay. 4.
I think the consistency and the look put me off.
No, I think that's a tooth rotter, that
It'd
one.
have to be a blind taste test. Anyway,
You're
I-
still trying to get out your
yeah,
teeth, aren't you?
yeah. I think I'm going to go with a 3.
Okay. Not a good high scorer.
It's not got the. I don't know. Whilst you were telling me, you were talking about dog poo, so I don't know if that affected my score. I'm going to say.
Can I not sort of tempt you with another piece?
Look,
Another piece
if
of
you wanted to like.
shiny. Do you want some? Do you want some, listeners? Yeah. All right. Okay. I'll put that away.
Right.
Tootsie Roll away. Your turn. Choose another.
I'm going to say a 4.
Okay. 4. Your turn, Jack. Choose another one. What are you going to go for?
Ooh.
Oh dear.
I'm going to have.
Still got it stuck in a cavity.
There's not much
I'm working through
chocolate now. We've got through most of the chocolate. It's now just kind of
I'm
more
working
sweet
through
stuff.
it.
Let's go for
We're looking in the box.
one of these. Although there are 2, so I don't know how we're going to
Are
serve
they
these.
hard? That's like a hard candy.
Hard candy.
Okay.
I don't know what do we reckon? Because there's 2 of
Go
some.
for one. Try it. I'm still
We'll go
working.
for the-
I'm still working through this one.
Okay.
We go for a blue one.
Okay.
I thought it said Jolly Roger, but it's a Jolly Rancher.
Like camera.
Hard candy.
I've got a hard candy watermelon.
This is blue raspberry.
Now what's the blue raspberry again? Because I had that on the way. The Airheads was a blue raspberry.
Blue
Raspberry Airhead.
Very aqua blue colouring to this one.
Oh no, the Tootsie Roll stuck in my tooth.
Oh,
The Tootsie Roll
this
is
one's stuck in
emerging.
the packet. It's stuck to my beard.
Oh yeah, it's very sticky.
Definitely reminded me. It's taken me back to my childhood. Of boiled sweets that supposedly taste like watermelon.
Ooh.
Was that watermelon? Did I say watermelon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely watermelon.
Zach's still finishing the last one.
No, I'm still finishing the Tootsie Roll.
Okay. What's yours? Blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry.
Does it taste like raspberry?
Yeah.
Well, it tastes like a blue raspberry. What is a blue raspberry? Raspberry.
It's very Monty Python.
Would you like a blue raspberry, sir?
It's very sweet.
I'm not going to get rid of this.
No.
It's in there.
Zach needs to move on to the next one, and then we'll overlap.
We're going to
What?
We're going to be sucking these for ages.
I can't rate those.
Suck it and see. This is definitely a suck it and
Because
see.
you only had there was only 2 of them, so I couldn't rate it.
Zach, I was going to say Jack is doing some desperate sucking. Don't choke on it.
Let's hope it's not a white mystery.
I'll break my teeth on this.
Well, I'm looking down at these other ones.
Okay, so that was what we actually waiting on this one. This was
Jolly
Rancher.
Rancher. It's a boiled sweet.
Yeah.
If it was in a packet or a jar on display, help yourself.
They would all congeal and get stuck together.
Yeah, I'm very into such. I think this is something that you might put in a bowl. I don't know, for kiddies at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Just sort of like
Make him shut up.
while you go. That's one way of putting it. Yeah, just to give the kids. Like you have your bowl of mints or something for the adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pulled into a diner. Happy Eater or something. You're paying at the till, and they sometimes have like lollipops for the kids.
When they've been good.
Yeah.
It's just a boiled sweet. There's nothing separating
Just
it.
I'm afraid because we're doing taste test, so I'm taking mine out.
Oh.
I'm going off camera. Back again. Yeah, that one.
Do you want to do the same?
I'm going to see if I can.
Break it down.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm working my way through it.
Certainly tasted like
Yeah.
watermelon.
Well, Zach's not had one, so I'll be happy to miss out on just suck my Jolly Rancher.
You used to stay in the corner, sucking your Jolly Rancher, putting a smile on your face.
what would you rate it out of 10?
Yeah, that one. It's just boiled sweet. What did you give a boiled sweet? 5. It tasted like watermelon.
Yeah. It's
If you fancy the boiled sweet, it's a boiled sweet.
It's functionable, but it's quite big. So I don't know. So
Jack is a very small man.
if you're wanting a quick snack,
You
it's
got-
not really a quick snack. It's
You
more
got
of
a
a
pretty mouth there, boy.
Good lord. Good lord. There's 2 there. Anyway,
Podcast has
there's
got very-
two there. These red ones that look quite
Yeah, it's
cool.
one like that. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you're choosing. What
Yep.
do we got? Well, Jack's still
have-
sucking.
A Swedish fish.
Yes. Both the same colour.
Red. It's literally.
Does it say what it is? It doesn't say what it is.
It's a red fish.
Red fish. Why Swedish?
Yeah.
No, it is a fish. It is a fish.
Is that one of those fish you get in a Christmas
Christmas
cracker?
cracker. The fickle fish of fate.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one? Christmas is not Christmas unless you have the fortune-telling red fish. You put it in your palm. I'm going to put this in my palm, see if it does anything. No.
Nope.
It does say Swedish on it, though.
It's an obese one.
Hurdy.
On
Is there
that
Swedish on
topic,
it?
on that topic though, maybe we should do a Christmas crackers episode.
Yeah, we should do a Christmas
We'll do it
cracker.
next week.
Then we can do the jokes. Okay.
Okay.
Zach has breached the packet.
We've got.
It's
It's literally
kind of
fish.
jelly baby. It's kind of jelly baby.
I'd say it's similar to the red vine. Similar.
It's got a bit
Tastier.
more flavour.
Tastier than red vine, but similar.
A bit more flavour than the red vine.
I prefer it to the red vine.
Again, if there were a few of those, maybe you might have different flavours. You might chew through
Oh,
them
like
just
a
to see what they're
lime.
like.
I'm interested
Lemon
that they're
lime.
individually packaged.
Yeah.
They're individually
I mean-
wrapped though.
If you have jelly babies in the UK, they're all in one bag.
Yeah.
But then they have a dusting of, I would assume, something like caster sugar on them, because it's like white powder, which is obviously a sugar powder.
Yeah.
It stops them sticking.
Mm.
Obviously, those are individually wrapped, so they
Oh, I
don't
see.
have
Yeah.
powder. If you had a bag of those that were done like jelly baby, so they didn't stick together,
Mm.
I can see that working. But there was a very jelly baby consistency.
Okay.
Not bad. Flavour, not too sweet, not too sickly, not sticky. It's not stuck in my teeth, so I'm going to go for a 6 on the
That was
Swedish Fish.
exactly what I was going to go for.
6 on the Swedish
Six on
Fish.
that.
So that leaves you two.
What, you know?
Okay. Do you want to go for those two next then?
Yeah. How are you doing on your?
I can confirm there's nothing inside the Jolly Rancher. I've
It
breached.
hasn't got a surprise inside.
I've breached the Jolly Rancher, and there is no salty surprise or anything.
Okay.
It's a Jolly Rancher
Dear
of disappointment.
Oh dear. Right, so are we going to go for? Well, we're getting down there now. Come
Yeah.
on. We've got the big finish yet to come.
Yep.
Okay.
So Jack,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you're picking.
Am
You're
I?
picking.
Okay.
maybe we should go for something that's not a chewy packet sweet.
That limits my options slightly. Let's go for a.
This, and again, I've not heard of this.
Oh, I've definitely never heard of this. 100 grand.
100 grand.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
very red, predominantly red packet. 100 grand, not as in the 100-000, but it actually says 100 grand. Rich caramel, milk chocolate, crispy crunchies, caramello rico. Oh, okay. I'm reading the different language.
Something going into Anglo-Saxon, or was that Mexican?
Caramello rico means rich caramel in whatever language this is.
Oh, look at you.
Um,
International star, isn't he?
okay, fair enough. It doesn't really say. I'd assume this is like a
A
uh,
toffee bar. And chocolate on the outside.
Maybe,
I'm looking at the packets.
maybe a double decker, possibly. Although they're not very crunchy, they've got more of a
Double deckers are crunchy.
got marshmallow in as well. So maybe I'm completely wrong.
Looks
Well,
like
open it. Let's see.
that picture kind of looks like it's got a gooey
The
core.
Jolly Rancher's stuck to my tooth, so it's going to be an interesting one. Okay, the picture on the front looks like it's very heavily caramel.
Yep. This
So-
is going to be a fun one to divide into
Ooh,
3.
that's lumpy.
Oh, it's already kind of broken, so
Oh, right.
there's a
see
weird
it?
chocolatey smell coming off of this.
I'm trying to look around the pop cards here. Go on, pull it off.
There you go.
Nougat again. Oh no, it's caramel. Oh,
Oh, what have you done?
Oh,
okay.
I'll tell you what. There you are. See,
I'm feeding the
get
caramel
on
into my
camera,
mouth.
and camera, go on.
you got a blue tongue.
He's got blue tongue.
Have I? Yeah. Oh, it's all melting in my fingers.
The Jolly Rancher.
This will be the highlight of
Wait,
my
you stick
career.
your tongue out? Oh, just your tongue.
Oh,
Well,
poo on my fingers.
Don't.
I need a tissue.
no, it's like a mini double decker, isn't it? Got the crunch of a double decker.
Like a tiger bar.
Well, I haven't had one of them in years.
That's kind of got the crispy bits around the chocolate.
Oh, hang on, yeah, but that's got wafer inside, doesn't it? Or is that picnic?
I'm just going by the chocolate. It's a bit tigery.
Well, yeah.
Oh, my
Tigery
fingers.
chocolate. You look like you pooped on your hand. Suck your fingers.
Oh, I don't like it.
Best advice.
It's just humiliating.
Lick your fingers, then put your hand in your pocket. And wipe your fingers inside your pocket.
No.
Well, then you won't show on the outside of your clothes. That's what I'm saying.
And my phone's in there.
Do you want to relieve him of his phone?
Over my left hand.
More inconsistent.
Oh, this is a really bad
slip,
habit.
slip your fingers in. Don't get in your jumper. There you go. Slip your fingers
Just
in
stick
your
it
pocket.
in.
It's like,
It's all warm.
it's like if you get anything on your fingers that you're in an embarrassing situation and you've got nowhere to wipe them because you've got. What are you laughing at?
This is funny.
I'm talking about if you've
Oh,
got
this is a humiliating
nosebleed
podcast.
or something like that. And you think, oh no, I've got no tissue and I've got it on my hat. Inside your pocket. Nobody can see inside your pocket.
Well, this
Don't
thing,
go and wipe it on your shirt.
this thing's cementing my teeth together.
Yeah, very stodgy.
I didn't actually think that was too
My
bad.
guts are going to be backed up.
Oh man,
All this chocolate's very stodgy.
sweet overload,
You
man.
wait till it comes out tomorrow. I'm gonna.
Look like a Tootsie Roll.
Okay, so that was the 100 grand.
Yeah.
Is it
How
worth
much?
100 grand?
That's probably how much dental costs you're going to have on your dental insurance in the States.
That's what they've started calling it now.
Yeah,
You put your bill on the thing.
keep eating these and it's going to cost you 100 grand in dental fees.
Oh.
Have your teeth laminated.
I mean, it was all right. It was a bit stodgy.
Mm.
Chocolate was nice enough, but I like the little crunchy bit.
Yeah, the
but
crunch bits. Oh,
It didn't really have like a
5.
much of a.
I'm coming in with the 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna say a 5.
5, okay.
5,
All right, that one straight in the middle.
straight in the middle.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not
hugely good.
amazing. I'd probably pick some of the other chocolate bars over that
Okay.
one.
Three Musketeers.
Right, gentlemen. I shared the other one with Zach. You two can share those ones.
Why do I have to share everything?
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, Sour Patch.
Okay. I'm
That's
still
what it
eating. I'm still eating the 100 grand.
It's not really. Does
It's
that look
called-
like a kid?
It says a Sour Patch. Oh, is this meant to be like oh, hang on. Do you think this is meant to be like a cola bottle stroke?
Well, no, it's a kid. Look, the head's this side.
It looks like Bart
So if you can see very faintly, it does have a face.
Oh, does it?
It's got two little round eyes and a little mouth.
Yeah, it's yours anyway. Isn't
Oh
it?
dear, thanks.
So that's its head.
Okay, it looks like Bart Simpson.
Because you can see on the logo the shape of them.
Oh, I see the black bits.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're shoving it right in my face, and I haven't got
It's
my
alright.
reading glasses.
So on this, I've got a blue one.
It says
I think
interestingly
this
on
is
the.
like it's got pointy hair. It's like Bart Simpson. It kind of looks
Do you
like.
take the blue Sour Patch Kid or the red Sour Patch Kid?
Yeah,
Do you
is this-
stay
is
in
this
the
another
real
one-
world?
Is this another blue raspberry? Do you think?
Do you stay in the real world?
Are you still eating that
Yeah.
100 grand?
Mm.
Do you stay in the real world or do you
You
enter
go
the?
feet first, are you?
Do you stay in the real world or do you enter the Sour
Right,
Patch
okay.
Kids
Okay, go for
universe?
It's a Matrix reference now.
Yeah, 3 times.
Yes.
Okay,
So Jack's taking the red one, and you're taking the blue one.
I'm gonna go all in.
Oh, yeah, feet first. I'm expecting this to be
My
quite.
fingers are all sticky. It says, interesting on the packet, it says sour then sweet. So I'm interested too.
Well, that sugary-looking coating, I associate that with kind of.
So the initial coating is
like
very sour, but the actual jelly underneath is just a general
jelly,
jelly sweet,
well, like a jelly baby jelly, or
more like a
jelly.
Haribo kind of.
Haribo, yeah.
They're quite nice.
He's still waiting to get his 100 grand out.
I'm sure I've had Sour Patch Kids, but they're a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the American ones are bigger, and then we get like the
My
knockoff
jaw's
version.
beginning to ache. Oh,
Okay, well you've got to rate the Sour Patch Kids, boys.
I'm gonna give that a 7. That was jolly.
What flavour? Hey, you haven't told us what flavour it was,
I think I did.
did you? It didn't
That
tell.
was-
That's a
It
Swedish
did-
fish.
yeah,
Yeah,
it didn't
I'd
say what flavour
You
it
got a
was.
guess, I think. What do you think it was?
Well, it's not really strawberry. I
Right.
don't know. It was the sourness
Come on,
kind
let's
of.
stick it in, Zach. Is
Here
it-
we go.
It's more of a
this blue
sour
raspberry?
kick first, and
Yeah.
then you'll get the sweet. You'll get the sweet underneath.
Oh, that sour kick, yeah.
Yeah, and then you'll get the sweet jelly underneath.
Sweet jelly. It's sounding like a Nigella Lawson cooking program now. I like all the sweet jelly underneath.
I think I should have waited a bit longer after that
100
100 grand bar.
We are sweet jelly with our first
That
debut album, Sour Patches.
I get the sourness, right?
Yeah,
But then the jelly stuff, it doesn't taste of anything.
doesn't taste of it. That's why I'm trying to identify.
So
what the-
basically, what you're telling me, boys, is you're eating colour.
Blue.
Yes,
You're eating blue.
he's gonna have blue teeth. I'm gonna have a blue tongue.
You got a blue tongue already. Oh, it's still blue. You got a big
What
blue,
have you done to
You
me?
got a big blue streak from the Jolly Rancher. He's left his mark.
Oh no! And I got pooey fingers.
Stick your tongue out. Go on. It's there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a big blue streak down your tongue, mate.
Oh,
Oh, poor old Jack. What
Stuff
about
we
you?
have to go through. What?
Well, you've just eaten a blue thing.
Zach's on a delay.
Okay, so did you rate that or not? I can't remember.
Yeah, I said 7.
7. Oh, you went quite high.
Yeah.
On that. Did you enjoy that?
Quite
Is that-
Moorish, but
Oh, he's gone blue.
yeah. See,
That's what your tongue looks like, Jack.
yeah.
It's obviously American sweets. If they're blue,
Beware.
Unless we're
you're
just
in for it.
turning into a corpse as we
You
speak.
sort of go into a business meeting and they go, "He's been eating the Jolly Rancher on his way." Yeah.
Blue lips.
I'm going to go with the 6 on that.
Okay. Right. Well, to be fair, we have now
We've done everything.
emptied
Yeah.
the candy planet. So far, which one was the one that took the? I can't remember which one was the highest one.
I think Three Musketeers got.
Three Musketeers
I know, was
got
that
the
the highest?
Yeah.
Hershey's. I gave Hershey's.
Hershey's was a solid 8 all round, I think, wasn't it?
I gave
think
a 9.
the
I
Musketeer-
gave 9 on that.
I think the Musketeer was quite
It's
high as well.
between the Three Musketeers and the Hershey.
We seem to be quite divided on the sweets, whereas the chocolate we're all quite
Yeah. Now,
unified.
this
Hostess.
one Zach got. So I'm going to let you introduce this one because I'm not on camera. So you can introduce this one. But
Okay.
this one, I don't know if you would actually call it a candy.
Right.
But do you remember, if we go back to Japanese snacks 2,
Oof, way back.
there was a very disappointing, tiny little, almost like cake roll.
Yeah, with a
that was
little
in
cream
there. It was
inside.
meant to have a little cream inside. Like strawberry cream that actually smelt of strawberries. We didn't taste of anything, but it was
Yeah.
like this tiny little cake roll.
Yeah.
So, working on the fact that if it's all right for the Japanese to have a cake roll as a treaty, sweetie candy.
Because more garlic now.
Yeah. What are we going for? Go on, Zach. Introduce. That's it. This has got to be.
Twinkies!
This has got to be the. You know.
It's in everything. Family Guy, Zombieland.
Chocolate ones. Oh, I didn't know.
Food of the Ancients.
Oh yeah, Mortal Engines.
Yeah,
Zombieland.
It's an Inky. Yeah.
yeah. Zombieland, obviously.
I want my goddamn Twinkie!
And I've got to say, as a prepper, I have a packet of these as a prepping treat because
Are they eternal?
they are
Yeah.
they are meant to last beyond a nuclear holocaust.
It's the
Tiny.
food. It's the food of the ancients.
Yeah, even Pam in Texas said Twinkie bars are meant to be like indestructible even in a
Yeah,
nuclear
we got-
holocaust.
Yeah,
We've
appear to
got a
be,
mascot, Twinkie the Kid.
Yeah, Twinkie the Kid.
He's like a little Twinkie cowboy.
I don't know. I can't remember the exact history of Hostess Twinkies, but
Yeah.
did they not go out of business at some point?
I
Does
haven't
that
got
ring
a
a bell?
clue. I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
somebody can comment this. I thought Twinkies went out of business and that then they got revived. Maybe wrong on that. But what I can tell you is back when I was a kid in the 70s, we used
Yeah.
to get, every so often, if we were really lucky, we'd come across the little American DC comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a comic book.
Yeah.
Our comics tend to be made of paper and a lot bigger. You know, back in those days, like the Beano and 2000 AD and things like that. But the American ones were a smaller size.
Yeah.
And they always had American adverts in them, and two adverts always stuck out. One, Space Monkeys. As a kid, I had no idea what the hell Space Monkeys
Heard of
was.
sea monkeys.
Are they called sea monkeys, or are they called space monkeys?
Sea monkeys are the little
Okay.
things you make in the little pot, and you can have them as pets.
Maybe that's it. Sea
Yeah.
monkeys, not space monkeys. But then again, maybe they were marketed as space monkeys.
Maybe.
Sometimes. I've no idea. Probably sea monkeys. But yeah, the sea monkeys, which always had these like cute little monkeys that looked like they were wearing a crown. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Have you ever seen that advert?
I think so.
They were like in a fish bowl, and they were like a little monkey thing with a crown on top. Or if it wasn't a crown, maybe it was antenna.
Okay, there is a big difference.
and we're like, what on earth are these things? Sea monkeys. And years later, somebody got some sea monkeys, and they're kind of like a dried out corothium kind of plankton thing.
Yeah,
And
I've had a pot
They
of them
look
before.
nothing like happy monkeys
No.
wearing crowns.
I had one before. It was like in a.
Oh, you had one?
Yeah, it was in like a little mini tank.
And you poured the dry
Yeah,
stuff
and you
in.
waited like a week, and then you'd see them all floating around.
Yeah,
And
but they're just little
Yeah,
bugs.
yeah, I don't
Nothing
think
like
they're-
a monkey.
no,
But the other advert.
what were
that
you
was-
expecting?
I was expecting a space monkey.
Just gonna send you a
I
space
wanted,
monkey in
I
the
wanted
post.
monkeys from outer space.
With antennas.
Dried space monkeys that were going to like look at me through the glass going, "Hi, Buzz!"
I'm assuming the one with the crown on was the king.
King,
of
the king of the space
You
monkeys.
have to pay extra to get the king.
I don't know.
Well, you had to collect the king across several issues.
Maybe, especially special coupons.
Stitch them together.
But anyway, the other advert that was always in them was Hostess Twinkies, and I always wanted to have a Hostess Twinkie, but we just never had them in America.
Did
in
it look
England.
something like this when you saw them, or have they changed?
No. I think they had. I think it was a lady in a pinny, in an apron, perhaps.
Was she?
Who
Did
was
she have a
like-
creamy filling?
Was like the hostess who was like showing these wonderful cake things.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what they were, but they looked really yummy.
Yeah.
Perhaps on American Air Force bases or Army bases in the UK at the time, you could get them if you went to the PX or whatever.
Yeah.
But as English folk, no. But now
Now they're ready.
have-
I've
we
seen
have-
them in shops. I'm
we
sure.
can actually get them in UK shops
Yeah.
now.
I'm sure Zach's given me one before, but I
Has he?
it
You
is
didn't tell me about.
creamy
Did you tell
filling.
the Jolly Rancher? How do you explain that?
One thing I must say
I won't
is
finish that sentence. We'll leave that in.
the price of Twinkies has shot up
Oh, yeah, what
recently.
would you normally pay for them?
on a good day, you can get them for about £2.50.
£2.50.
For a
How
box.
many for a box?
For
How
a
many
box.
come in the box? 10.
10 come in a box.
Okay, so this box, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen the Twinkie box, it's a blue box. It's kind of bigger than Cadbury's chocolate roll box, isn't it?
Yeah. It says golden sponge cake with creamy filling.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
And product enlarged to show detail.
Which means it ain't as big as
We've all
that.
heard that one before.
It's back to the Japanese one.
Another film with Twinkies.
Yep.
Die Hard.
Oh, yeah. The police officer who's waiting out inside the Nakatomi Owl. He's eating Twinkies.
Yeah.
And then he suddenly has to reverse backwards and all the Twinkies go flying.
Back up! I need goddamn back up
I
now!
feel like we've got a celebrity in the studio with us.
Yes,
with these Twinkies.
this
Had
is
so many appearances.
this is the American archetypal
Okay.
cake snack.
This is also our last candy.
Our last venture into the
Yes.
American snacks.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a
Fresh box.
It's a cardboard zip
it
pull.
was a clean pull.
zip pull.
Package review.
Yeah.
Are they individually wrapped or do they
Yes.
come in? Okay.
All right, Zak is the Twinkie king.
Zak's
around
the
here.
Twinkie
Oh, look,
dealer.
it's a double layer
Okay.
packet.
Oh, they're very golden, aren't they?
Look at that. Remember, these are meant to last through a nuclear holocaust, so you just got to imagine how many preservatives are in here.
Once the apocalypse happens, it will just be Twinkies and cockroaches.
That's it.
And they'll just be
Giant
living.
cockroaches eating
The
Twinkies.
cockroaches will burrow into the Twinkies and then stick their legs out underneath.
Oh no.
And they'll use them as shields.
I don't know how they do it, but you notice there's like 3 injector holes in the bottom.
Yeah, so I'd imagine they're on a conveyor belt in a tray like this.
And then these things stick in the bottom.
And they go,
and then fill it up with cream.
yeah,
But do you remember that time we had
a creamyless Twinkie.
No, we bought some knockoff Twinkies, didn't we?
Yeah.
There was a shop, but it was selling something, and I can't remember what were they called, creamies or something. Creamies. But they looked like a Twinkie.
Yeah.
And because we couldn't get Twinkies,
Yeah.
we thought we'll get some of these creamies. And there was nothing in them.
Yeah.
It was a complete and utter waste of time. So anyway,
So they're very light. The packet is see-through, and there is the Hostess logo.
I've taken my.
What is Hostess? The equivalent of Hostess in this country? Would it be like Mars or
I don't know.
Cadbury? Would they have? Do they have multiple ranges,
I
or
don't
is
know
it
if
just
they-
Twinkies?
But I just remember Hostess being this lady who was the hostess who was serving up these wonderful cakey things
Right.
to you'll get if you've got guests, you should be the best hostess is one that's going to give them Twinkies.
Now, what you need to do,
This looks like Victoria Sponge.
Why is it called a Twinkie?
you got to give it a smell.
Well, in different. Which one
Smells
was
like
it?
cake.
Which one was when were they called Inkies?
Mortal Engines.
Mortal Engines, Inkies, because the packet was damaged, and she called them Inkies. Right. Smells like vanilla sponge.
It's time to eat some goldeny goodness.
Let's go for it. I'm going upside down.
Oh, quite moist. Quite moist.
It's so spongy.
And soft. This is probably so bad for you, but tastes so good. So good.
Especially chilled. If you put them in the fridge,
Oh.
they do taste quite nice chilled.
But they don't skip on the fondant filling.
No,
But does it have any flavour?
Twinkie flavour.
Twinkie flavour. It's a bit like drinking. If I ask you, right, have a Coca-Cola, what does it taste of?
So the cream inside is just Twinkie flavour.
Yeah, well, what's Coca-Cola taste of?
Yeah, but that's a
just tastes of
cola.
Coca-Cola.
Cola is its own.
Yeah,
So is Twinkie its own flavour?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that a Twinkie, it's a Twinkie. It's got its imitations which just don't come up to scratch.
It's not just a bar of spongy, goldeny goodness.
Yeah. It's got like a sticky, sugary glaze over it.
They are so
I'm going to be honest, I don't really see the fascination. It's very dry.
We can have the rest of the packet then, right?
Yeah. Phil,
Is this your
be my guest.
I'm enjoying the Twinkies. After all the other things, the Twinkie has to be, for me, the 10.
Is this really what we're going to have to live off if there's an apocalypse?
Yeah.
Right, if you're in an apocalyptic situation, or even a survival situation, somewhere where everything is stacked against you,
Yeah. You can throw Twinkies, I think.
the smallest thing, like a
Weaponised
Twinkie,
Twinkies.
can really lift your spirits. It's like having a cup of tea, or what if, in my case, a nice cup of coffee.
It's so dry, though. Do you not think?
I love it.
Yeah, but that's when you need to go and have a quick swiggy of radioactive water to wash it down. But you're in that post-apocalyptic situation. The world is in decay. The nuclear fallout is falling everywhere. And you've got that golden bit of succulence just to sit there and complain about in your fallout shelter.
You got an entire 10. You got 10 of those.
I don't believe it. I've survived the nuclear holocaust, and now I'm complaining about the Twinkies.
I'd write an email to Hostess and then realise I don't have any internet anymore. No, I don't. I'm not a fan of that. I'm going to be honest.
Oh my god. No. Okay. No, that's fine. It's got to be normal. No, I really like the Twinkie. I don't eat them very often. That's a treat candy cake.
I was expecting it to have like some form of flavour, but it's just cake.
That was yummy.
Just cake.
Just cake.
Yeah, but it's just dry cake.
Dry.
If it had jam,
it's kind of a dry cake.
If it had jam in it, that'd be quite nice.
Ugh.
You want jelly in yours?
Yeah.
You want some jelly?
If you're listening, Hostess,
stick
some jelly. Stick some jelly in my Twinkie.
Has it got anything on the back?
Yeah, it does.
They do a different range of things.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called.
I don't see any jam there.
No, they're chocolate. They do like a chocolate roll, like
Are these in date?
Yeah.
What's the date?
7th of the 6th, 2022.
That's okay.
But they're supposed to survive the apocalypse.
Yeah, so that's fine.
So it doesn't matter. That's just
Why do they put a best before thing?
No.
So they sell more.
If I look at that, it's best before.
Okay.
Not too bad after.
Not too bad after. See, if they said best before that date, but they're fine in 2,000 years.
Would it go hard?
I don't know. If the packet has not been damaged, breached, then it should be fine.
Just a gnaw
just
away at my
remember,
Twinkie.
when it comes to survival, best before, it's fine. And
Used by dates.
use by is the ones you've got to be more careful of.
Yeah.
So if you have something, a product that is used by, but if it's best before, that's just more like a stock rotation date. It means that people selling the product make sure they rotate the stock and sell all the ones that are going to go past that best before date and get them out quick.
Personally,
Yes.
Twinkies, loved them ever since I tried them. 10.
For me, I like them. I've got a box in my prepping store. 10.
I'm going to say a 4.
Oh, burn!
I'm going to say a 4. I would probably go for a 3, but I don't want to offend you too much. So I'm going to bump it up to a 4.
Okay. Well, in that case,
very dry, not much flavour. I don't know. It just could have done with like a bit of something else.
No, that's fine.
Oh, do you remember those weird banana flavoured Twinkies we had from Poundland?
Yeah.
They were like a batch that was like corrupted by banana flavour.
Yeah, it was like they were Twinkies, weren't they?
Yeah.
But when you ate one, it tasted the bananas.
It's really weird.
This is not right.
Banana creamy filled Twinkie.
Yeah. Maybe they were sort of knockoff ones.
Was it the cake that was banana? Oh, you haven't tried one.
It was the cake.
Have you tried the one? Have you tried one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we ate them.
So the cream inside's the same.
Yeah, it wasn't sold as banana Twinkies. It was literally just sold as Twinkies, but it tasted of banana.
When you opened it up, it just tasted of banana.
It was like a weird batch. It was really weird.
Batch of Twinkies.
I don't know if I
No,
trust
they
them.
were.
Did you eat all of them?
Yeah, we did. We're still. Come on, that's part of your survival training. It's like,
Eat the Twinkies.
Eat the Twinkies, Jack. Eat the Twinkies. They might just about. Would say they save your life, but they might put a smile on your face or give you something to talk about.
Yeah.
in the rubble of society.
Right, so out of that
I'm
selection...
not wasting Twinkies on him. If Putin,
I'll be long gone.
if Putin nukes us, that's it. They're my Twinkies, not his.
It's very topical all of a sudden. Out of all of those American candies, what were our favourites?
I think it was the... definitely not the poopy roll. Not Tootsie Roll. It wasn't it the Hershey...
Hershey was good, yeah.
And
Three Musketeers.
And
the Twinkies.
Twinkies.
But not for Jack.
No, I quite liked the Sour Patch Kids. They had a bit of something about them. Yeah, the rest were all quite forgettable. I'm not sure about the White Mystery. I still don't know what that is.
Listeners, you've heard it from us, English boys.
Yeah.
Overall, American candies.
Do you want a fun fact?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Okay, this is the fun fact.
fact
I
bomb.
was going to bring it up at the beginning of the episode, but I've just been waiting for an opportunity to put it in. Okay.
Right,
This is your moment, Zach.
Yeah.
This is your moment.
It's going to be really lame now. Kinder Eggs, right?
Kinder Eggs.
You know
They
Kinder Eggs?
are-
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't they from Switzerland or somewhere?
Well, anyway.
You get a little toy, don't you?
Yeah,
inside,
you get a little toy in them.
Used to get really good
Yeah.
toys.
Used to get it's like a yellow shell inside.
Anyway.
Yeah, which they've changed now.
Well, because the yellow is supposed to be the yolk.
Yeah, it's meant to be chocolate egg
Yeah.
with a yellow yolk.
Yeah.
They're really tasty.
But
really
the yellow
tasty.
yolks used to pop apart
Yeah.
Now they've got a hinge on them.
So you can't swallow it.
When I used to pinch them and they go, and pop the top off.
Anyway,
Yep.
fun fact about them.
I think that was a better fact.
Yeah, but they could play with that. We used to put ball bearings in them and use them like
good
giant
the jelly bean
magic
thing.
beans. Yeah,
magic beans.
Magic beans.
Anyway, my fact is about them.
Okay, sorry.
In America, they're banned.
Are they?
Yes.
Why the hell are they?
Kinder eggs in
Why are
America.
Kinder eggs
banned.
banned?
I don't know. I just know that they're banned. I think it's because they got
I feel
plastic
like
inside them.
the fact should be why they're banned.
Yeah, I want to know why they're banned.
Well, if you know why Kinder eggs are banned in America, please comment below. We'd love to know.
I think
a bit more behind that.
I think you can't buy brie cheese either, can you? Isn't that banned? Brie.
Yeah, there is a cheese that's banned.
Brie. I'm sure it's brie. Which is a shame because I love a bit of brie.
So you can't buy a Kinder egg in a supermarket.
Yeah, if you want to go in,
can buy
if you
You can buy a machine gun.
you can buy a fully automatic machine gun, but not a
no Kinder eggs
no
because
Kinder
you
eggs,
might choke and
too
hurt yourself.
dangerous. And and no cheese.
No.
You're not allowed to have any
No.
soft French cheese.
We put an asterisk next to that one.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
So there you go. So okay, if we've missed any awesome American candy, listeners, that you can recommend that we should try in a further podcast, please comment below.
I think with the variety of taste tests you've listened to now, you should know our kind of what we like and what we don't like.
Yeah.
So maybe if there's something you know that we'll really like.
I'm not blasting American candy at all.
No, it's
Most
none,
of it was kind of mid-range.
there was none of that I was like repulsed by. It was all really nice,
But I
edible
think-
stuff. It
I
just
think
wasn't.
I was looking for one that was going to really rock my socks. I was like, oh yeah. Is there an English British candy sweet that kind of your go-to?
Dairy milk.
I like randoms. They're nice.
Random.
Roundtrees.
Random.
Did you ever get one of those foamy gnomes?
No, but they're all in it now.
Foamy
Oh,
gnome?
yeah.
We used
It
to.
was like a competition to get the foamy gnome.
Yeah, that was when we were at school, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was a little
Random.
marshmallow one, and if you got the right marshmallow, you win like
£1 million.
in a holiday to
Did
Ibiza or something.
did anybody
I don't know.
want a foamy gnome?
But now the foamy bits are in all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I was pulling up at a shop or a garage, what?
That's the thing. With that, you'd try not to eat the gnome.
Yeah.
And if somebody ate the gnome, then all evidence gone.
I think we should do a biscuit episode.
see, I like the fruit and nut chocolate, but I'd like a bit dark chocolate, a bit Bourneville.
Fair enough.
Galaxy. I like Galaxy.
I don't really go for the harder sweets particularly.
Hard, it's like alcohol. Hard sweets.
I'm talking about boiled sweets.
Okay.
Boiled sweets, you got to suck them. Yeah, like what do you have? You got the black and white ones. What are they called? The swirlies. Humbugs.
Humbugs. That's
Yes,
it,
you
yeah.
got humbugs, and you used to get chewing nuts and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I've never been a fan of Bassets. What are they called?
Bassets.
The
They're dogs, aren't they? Basset hound.
is it Bassets?
Bassets. It is a breed. It's a make of sweets.
The one in Doctor Who, the monster that's made out of
Oh,
them.
that guy.
Oh,
Licorice all sorts.
Licorice all
Yeah, I've never
sorts.
been a fan of licorice.
No, you're a
Licorice
licorice
all sorts.
Yeah,
fan.
the Candy Man.
No,
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
God.
I like how that was the reference I went to for everyone to get that reference.
No.
I really hated that.
licorice
that
all sorts.
episode.
I do
I
actually
didn't
like.
like
I
it.
forgot about that. I like a bit of licorice.
The Happiness Patrol. Don't like it.
You don't like licorice, no?
No, I've never been a fan. I've never really had much of it, but when I have, it's not
Okay.
rocked my boat.
What about sherbet? Yeah, sherbet fountain, because that's got a stick of licorice in.
No, I don't think I've ever had it.
Dib dab.
No, too much effort.
Okay, we'll call it a day there.
Okay.
Maybe we
okay.
should do some English.
Yeah, we just gorge out on English.
English stuff.
Well, I kind of like Jack's idea of doing the biscuit episode.
Okay, so
Biscuits
what?
would be fun.
Oh God!
Whoa!
Oh,
You
come on,
almost-
guys. We're not in here for very long.
You almost touched
the
it.
Tootsie Roll. It's still looking rather
Someone's
fetal.
cold one out
Okay.
on the Twinkie
I
box.
think that one's going out. So
Maybe you could employ that sort of tray for people that want to...
Jack. We're meant to be finishing the show on a high. Okay. So what have we learned? What have we
I'm
learned?
going to patent that.
What have we learned? We've learned that some American snacks, yay. Some American snacks, nay.
No.
Yeah.
We like Twinkies.
I mean,
You don't. Jack doesn't.
to be brutally honest,
Mm-hmm.
the American candy was a lot more, palatable
Yep.
than some of the Japanese snacks.
I'd say the Japanese were a bit more There's a bit more variety of
They
random
were more exotic.
Yeah.
So,
But there was some in there that I was just like, oh, that was
yeah, so you got sort of
not
Fish
designed.
the fish sticks were gorgeous.
Oh,
That
See,
weird
the fish
Kit Kat.
sticks,
It was that weird Kit Kat.
the
Fish skin.
Twinkie bar is your fish sticks.
fish scratchings.
It
I
was
didn't
the
like them.
green
Oh, the
Kit
green
Kat.
Kit Kat.
That was just
That's
had,
quite nice, the
that
green-
had
green tea one.
no right to exist.
Well,
Anyway, if you haven't heard that episode,
if you haven't heard, yeah, go back. There's
Go
two
listen
Japanese
to the
names.
2 Japanese snacks
Thank you,
episodes.
Pam in Texas.
I can't stop looking at the Tootsie Roll. It's been
your feedback on the
cold out on our table.
on the different candies, and I hope you've enjoyed listening to this particular podcast, Pam, and everybody else out there. So that's it.
It's even got the little thing.
Oh, will you stop it?
Stop touching the
looks like-
poo.
It looks like it's been pinched off, doesn't it?
It does. Anyway, I'm not looking at the Tootsie Roll.
Right. So anyway,
If you enjoyed this podcast, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of topics or activities you'd like to listen to in future episodes.
you heard it. Right. Well, there you go. American
Yes.
candy. That's a big, sugary goodbye from Buzz.
It's a Tootsie Roll goodbye from Jack.
And a Twinkie goodbye from Zak.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Now we know.
Now we know, now we know.
In the American
Now we
anthem.
know American candy.
Indeed.
American
You gotta do it in American.
national anthem.
No, we can't do that. That would we get
Now
shot.
we know show.
No, that wasn't-
Now
we
we
know
know
show.
show candy.
Da, da,
Da, da, da.
What can you do? What can you do with these boys? Right. Anyway, that's bye bye. Take care, and we'll catch you in the next one.